What's up, everybody? Ebert42 here, back with some more Madden 16 MUT coin making tips for you guys. We are here with week 29 quick flip coin making tips. Guys, big disclaimer on these. I've had some messages coming in on YouTube and on Twitter about people that are buying the items that I'm talking about quick flipping, and they're holding on to them overnight and they're waking up and they're worth a lot less. Especially the items that I'm going to cover this week. You have to be very cautious of that. I call these quick flip tips for a reason, because that's exactly what you want to do. You want to buy these items and sell them as quick as possible. I'm going to talk a lot about the Easter collectibles tonight and today, whenever you're watching this, if you're watching it on YouTube. So whenever you buy these, make sure you're doing what I'm telling you to do, like, immediately. You don't want to buy 100 of these and plan on selling them. You get stuck with like 50 of them overnight. Then you wake up the next day and a new bundle came out and they're like half the value that they were. So be cautious of that, guys. I tend to only buy as many as I can post, so I'll only buy 20. Now, to leverage that, I have been using my farm accounts. So last night, all the stuff I'm going to talk to you about right now, I was on for like 4 hours, hopping between my main account and my farm accounts and doing this on all of them. I was able to accumulate quite a few coins doing that last night. So keep your eye out. But if you've been with me in the past and you've watched during superlatives or anything like that, boom, thanks for the hold fast hope. You already know what I'm going to talk about, and it's these collectibles. And it's properly sorting the auction house and finding these things for as cheap as they can be, and then selling them to people that aren't sorting the auction house properly. So it's unfortunate that people pay more for these than they should, but it's the way the world works, and if someone's going to make coins off of it, it might as well be us, right? So you guys can see I've been buying a lot of these, around 1,000 coins, 950s, splurged on 1,300 on a couple of them, some 1,200s in here, some stuff like that. These have all been buy nows, and if we go over into my sales, you see I've been selling a ton of these at 1,900 today. Now last night I was selling these for 2,400, so that helped a lot. You see I did a little experimenting, was able to move some for 23, so I reposted my next round for 23. And let me show you guys how I'm doing this. So we're going to go into the auction house, we're going to sort by collectibles, gold, program, Easter. So if we just sort this now and we go to buy now price, so you guys can see some of these are around 1.8. Some people were undercutting my 1.9s that were up earlier. I don't know if these 2.3s are going to sell anymore, but they're pretty close. And we got about 20 minutes left on these 2.3s that are in the auction house right now. So it might happen that these ones sell before then and mine sell. I'm just going to leave them up because I don't want to avoid that half an hour that they've already been sitting up there. And I don't even actually know if those are mine. But you guys can see, you know, people are buying these. You saw on that last screen, a couple of them sold while I was sitting here. If we sit here for another minute, I'm sure you'll see a couple more of these sell. But you see they are selling. But what we do is if we can actually sort the auction house, bam, a green one, 550. I'm just going to buy this now. Thank you. That's a snipe and a half. Let's see if we can get back in here and get that one for 550. Hopefully one of you guys are watching and already picked it up. Thank you. So you just go through here and do it this way. I'm buying, like I said, around 1,000 coins. Even if you can sell these for 1,900, you're still making a lot of coins off of that. So if you guys are watching on Twitch now, get in here and start doing this with me right now, because I'm going to actually stop buying these. There's a bunch of these out in green for 1,000. Go buy these. Go buy these right now. But you look at your items up top. So I had 1035 when this started. So I want to buy 20 of these, so I want to buy up to 1055 items. When the green ones, when you buy them all out and they're up to like 1,300 and you don't want to pay that anymore, here's the sorts that you guys are going to use. EE is your first one, that's going to get you green. EA is going to get you teal. You guys can see there's a bunch of cheap ones there. ED will get you red. Those tend to be a little more expensive. We're going to go OB to get you cobalt. Bam, you know, you buy these, boom, get it, bam. Okay, now they're at 1,500. Make sure you sort before you leave, because you never know, someone might post another one for cheap. We're going to go OR, which is another really quick sort for orange, and then OW, which is a really quick sort again for yellow. Bam, yoink, buy that up. And then the other ones, we're going to look for IM for lime, and IN for pink. And the last one that we have to do is UE. And I'll just throw this one in every now and again. I don't do this one every cycle. And that's going to get you blue. And then once you've done that, you just start all over again. EE, EA, ED, OD, OB, OW, OR. A lot of times I'll just jump back to the E's after that because those are quicker sorts. Basically, you can go through here, you can do that, you can buy a bunch of these for around 1,000. You can look, we can repost these for 1,900. They're going to sell for sure. That's going to give you about 700 coins per item times 20 items. We're looking at about 14K, and you can make that in about 40 minutes, maybe an hour. So once you've bought all those, you head into your auctions, you hit Y to open up your binder, you sort to newest, and you just go in here and you just start posting these. So we are going to post these new ones for 19 because I do want them to sell. 23 was getting a little greedy. The big thing about these, like I said, they're quick flips, so you want them to sell. I don't want to sit here and post these 8 times, have them not sell, and not make coins off that. I'd rather make 500 coins off this and then do it again. I've been able to do this upwards of 100 times a day in an evening during these promos. Depends on how quick they flip. Sometimes they'll flip in a half hour. Sometimes it takes more like 50 minutes. Depends how many are on the auction house at a time. But this method can be used for a couple different items in the Easter promo. I've heard people having really good success with it on the elite eggs as well. Those are selling for about 5,000, and I've heard people have been able to pick those up for anywhere between 2.5 and 3.5, in which case that would be a really, really good place to be at right now, because I'm not making quite that much anymore off of the gold ones. I was making over 1,000 per egg last night, and to spend 1,000 and make 1,000 to me is like, you know, of course you're gonna do that. So, but if we head into here, you can do the same things for elite. You sort by elite. I don't know what all of the colors are in here, but we can see that there's sky blue, and we can find that one for 4.2. I think there's a green one, 4.7. There's a red one. There's pine green. There's 2 different green ones. So you're gonna want to not do EE. You're gonna want to break the EEs up. You know, we're probably gonna want to do like IN for pine, and then whatever. No, we get ripe out of that. So anyway, you guys are gonna want to figure out your sorts for these elite ones. I'm gonna leave that up to you guys because I haven't spent a bunch of time in here. I'll give you the ones for gold. That's what I used all last night. I'll probably do that on my farm accounts a bunch because I only have like 50,000 coins on those. But on my main account, I might start looking at some of these elite eggs and trying to flip these. There's few of them on the auction house, and I've heard people have been having really good success with them. Similarly, we can flip some of these players as well. I believe the gold players, and I'll have to go double check this. Madden Tips, what is up in the hizzy for sheezy? Did you catch that tip? That tip's fire, guys. That tip is fire. I made over 1 million coins sorting superlative collectibles that way. Made over 1 million coins sorting Super Bowl collectibles that way as well. And basically, the reason we're able to do this, and I'll go show you guys real quick why this works, but people are looking for items for these sets. I'm not going to be able to look because I actually have one of them right now, but if you go in to the Easter sets, these are all wild card items. Of course, not this one. But they just want a gold egg. So if you click to search in here, it's going to bring you up to all of the gold eggs. And that's where we saw them posted at, 1.8, 1.9, 2,000, pretty closely approaching 2.4. So we can go on the auction house and sort for them specifically and buy them cheaper. And then people that are searching this way, like if I search for any elite egg, it can't find any, that's not right. It should be able to find these. But people go look for them that way. And that's why we can sell them. That's why they sell for that more expensive price. So it doesn't look like there are any sets that have wild cards for gold players. Oh, here we go. Gold Easter player. Yep. So this set for an elite requires a gold Easter player. So in this, when you go search, it's broken right now. Should let EA know about that. Somebody who's watching that knows. But if we head over to the marketplace, I'll do a quick search on this for you guys. Now, I didn't do any of this last night. Someone was doing this during one of the last promos and wrote about it on MUT, and it was pretty fire. So we see these are all posted for around 10K here. I'd be willing to bet, and this is how I look into these. So some Ebert insight for you guys. Just kind of sit here. Often what I'll do is if I have to go do something, I'll sort the auction house this way, and then like run to the bathroom or go take my dog out or go spend some time with my wife, whatever. You know, but then you can know, okay, I'll come back in 10 minutes and like all of these have sold. So it's like, okay, these are definitely selling for this 10K price range. But now I bet, let's see, there's Bryant, Blackman, Allen, Spain. Let's do like a RY. No, those guys are pretty cheap. But I bet if you search down more specifically in here for players, that you're going to be able to find them cheaper the same way that we were able to find the collectibles cheaper. Not having much success right now, but you know, you guys make sure you get in here and you're keeping an eye on this. So cornerback, left outside linebacker, you can always sort this way as well and see what comes up. I know a couple of these guys are really expensive because it requires specific players to go into the Night Train lane set. So that might be stabilizing the prices on these guys, and it might not work to do them quite as much as it was for some of the last promos that had a lot more wild card sets for the gold players. So I'm not going to look at these players right now because I'm having really good luck with the collectibles. I'm sure once I put this up on YouTube and some more people know about it, it's not going to dry up completely, but it's just going to get a little bit trickier, and that profit margin is going to shrink a little bit. But anything, if I can make 500 coins off those and I can do 10 of them, I'm going to keep doing that because 10,000 coins an hour is really good coins on the auction house. So it's my fire quick flip coin making tips for you guys this week. If you're watching on YouTube and you enjoyed the video, make sure you hit the like button, smash that subscribe button down in here somewhere if you want to know when I'm coming out with more content. Everybody go follow me on Twitter at Ebert_42. Tweet whenever I'm going out live, doing giveaways, stuff like that, which I forgot to do tonight, so I'm going to have to go do that quick. And then, yeah, thanks for the support. If you're on Twitch, stick around. We got more tips to come. For the guys on YouTube, as always, big heart. We will catch you guys next time.